Hi, I'm Matt Glover from Happy and Healthy Relationships. Welcome to the fourth video in this video series. This video is all about the importance of effective communication in your relationship. Now, if you ask anybody about what's the most important part of a healthy relationship, most people will say something along the lines of communication. And they'll be absolutely right. Communication is a vitally important cog in any healthy relationship. But it's not just communication that's important. There are plenty of couples out there who communicate heaps, but don't have a healthy relationship and struggle day to day with communicating properly and getting their needs met. It's really effective communication that is the most important thing. And most couples don't really know how to effectively communicate with each other because we all have different communication styles depending on our personality types, and particularly men and women often communicate quite differently. So it's really important to learn how to communicate with your partner in a way that's going to be heard and really understood. Now, there's two aspects to communication. There's speaking and there's listening. Most of us are pretty good at the first one. Most of us know how to speak. And we think we're pretty good at the second one, listening. But in reality, most of us aren't great listeners, even though we might think we are. The truth is, we're not taught how to really listen properly. And we need to be able to actually listen to what's behind the words, not just what's being said. And this is a skill that you have to actually learn. Now, it's really important to actually listen to your partner and ask questions, because listening isn't just about your ears, it's about your mouth as well. And it's about not just hearing, but actually listening. Because we all hear what our partner says, but we don't actually listen. So utilizing pertinent questions to help your partner to express what they need to express in a way that you understand it is really important. So asking questions such as, oh, how long have you been feeling this way? Or have you felt this way before? Or maybe even, could you explain that to me again in a different way so that I understand, because I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to tell me. Questions like that help your partner to bring out what they need to express and what needs they have that maybe aren't being met is really important. Also, we need to understand the difference between a demand and a request. See, most of us, when we want something done, we want our needs met, we actually couch it in a demand rather than a request. And a demand only gives the person that you're giving it to two options. One is to submit and the other is to resist. And neither of those options are healthy. So we need to understand that even though we might not think we're demanding it, it may well come across to our partner as a demand. So we need to actually be able to express what we need in a softer way that is actually going to be heard and taken on board by our partner. A great way to do this is with what's called a soft startup. That's where whenever we have a behavior that we'd like our partner to change, you look at the intent behind that behavior. What positive intent could that have? Or if you can't find a positive intent in that behavior, find something else that you appreciate about your partner and start off the conversation with that, and then move into the request and couch it in a way that comes across as something that you'd like them to do, not something that they're not doing now. So make it a positive request. And if you can do that, you are much more likely to get the response that you want. Okay, so that's it for communication. In our next video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 love languages. So see you then.